it hasn't happened this year. I don't think it'll happen again. I have two successful film actors of 2017 coming off successful films. And the newest entrant, of course, that's why she's wearing red, because she's the entrant into the 100 Crore Club. Congratulations! Flush karte, sabko flush out kar diya, and you are fresh off. So by the time you're seeing this, obviously this will be around the release. But I just saw Bareilly Ki Barfi and he was brilliant as usual.
Thank you so much. Thank
and
you.
of course, this pairing also was a hit. So there's so many things that तुम्हारा कुंडली's match हो गया है फिल्मी राशि का.
I think so, क्योंकि जैसे चल रहा है हम दोनों की I didn't ever think कि हमारी फिल्में एक साथ दो एक महीने में
चल जाएंगी
और उनमें से एक में हम होंगे एक साथ.
I think the cumulative success of Bareilly Ki Barfi and Toilet is having a very positive vibe towards Shubh Mangal Savdhaan.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Shubh Mangal. वहाँ पे भी मंगल शब्द है. So it's a really good thing. So I'll go piece by piece. First of all, this is I never thought it would do. See, even in my review also, when we were talking about also later on when we had spoken to various people, it was something that people liked, but didn't think it would become a movement. It became a movement. And even though it was leading up to it, and I kept saying, we first met for Toilet Ek Prem Katha 2 months before the release.
Yes.
So I said, it feels like, pata nahi kab aa rahi hai picture.
Yes.
Now tell me the change.
Yeah, it is amazing. I mean, this is what I had expected would happen with the film because, every interview Akshay sir and I have always said that the commerce is important, but it primarily is about कितने लोग ये फिल्म देखें. क्योंकि ये फिल्म एक एजुकेशन है जो हमारे देश के लिए at the point बहुत ज़रूरी है और वही हो रहा है. रोज़ मैं अखबार में देख रही हूँ नो टॉयलेट नो ब्राइड. अभी हरियाणा में गवर्नमेंट ने बोला है कि सारे सरपंचों को की फिल्म दिखाए. अलग अलग स्टेट्स में अलग अलग चीज़ें हो रही हैं. And it really has become a revolution and I'm so proud. I am so proud. Of course 100 crore matters and all of that does, but the respect and like I know कुछ साल बाद जब इंडिया ओपन डेफिकेशन फ्री हो जाएगा तब मैं proudly कह पाऊंगी कि मैंने
one of the people who was in the movement.
Yes,
but more than that also, you're also one of the people that we'd all earmarked and we'd already started saying that this one, after the very first film only, by the time she comes back, she's such a sure actress and still so unaffected by stardom, unaffected by films, and that's what's happening. And I'm so happy to see that. Because even this film looks fantastic, And he's again got a sexual problem in this.
Yeah, Ayushmann का कुछ चल रहा है.
No, the nation is obsessed with my
sexuality.
Genitals.
No, with my genitals.
With his genitals.
And we're known for below the belt films, by the way. Vicky Donor.
Yeah, that's right.
Then Shubh Mangal Savdhaan. Toilet below the belt. दम लगा के ऐसे belt ही पूरी नहीं आ रही है इसको.
But it's so I'm coming to Bareilly as well. You've had how should I say this? Did you expect everyone to like you as much also? Like the way they are suddenly, like there's not a single, so a lot of people have criticism. थोड़ा सा तो आ जाता है.
Of course.
ये ऐसा है वो ऐसा है. You've had nothing. There's a new you. So the double, पहले वाला was a different debut.
Yeah.
That was triple of you. This is half of you.
Yeah. See, Toilet was my relaunch.
Yeah.
This is my first film into the industry as Bhumi, as I am. And I'm very glad that people have accepted me. But that also has a lot to do with my character, with of course the performance, but it's my character. I'm blessed to have played these girls that have a lot of substance, that stand for something, that have a voice, but at the same time they are sweet, they are vulnerable, they are beautiful inside out, and I think it has a lot to do with that. I've been protected a lot because of the characters that I play.
Don't be so modest. All these beauty and vulnerable and all ना, आँखों से अगर vulnerability नहीं दिखती है, same expression दिखता है. मैंने कितनी फिल्में ऐसे देखी है. Beauty सिर्फ होता है, picture खत्म हो जाती है, same expression दिख रहा होता है. But this boy has done it once again. What a
Thank you, man. Thank you so
something?
much.
You are one of the most giving actors that there is. And very rarely in Bollywood does that happen. I think you found your space, and I always say you're like Lakshman and Sidhu in the cricket team. You're finding a slot in the 11, opening, one down. You found your slot. This film is also perfect. There are not too many like you in the industry. He's had how long have you been now in the industry?
5 years.
That's half a decade, man.
Yeah.
I think now you're comfortable with the kind of cinema you're choosing as well. Because this looks like a complete winner.
The thing is, I look at the script in totality. I remember when I chose Dam Laga Ke Aisha, there was no line of mine in the first half. I was just giving reactions. And I told the director, brother, I love this script. I have to do this film.
Yeah.
I'm despicable in the first half. But I have to do this film because that's my priority. The prerequisite is the script. Then comes your character.
Correct, because if you're watching it as a viewer,
Yeah.
hero heroine बाद में दिखते हैं. This is what happened with Bareilly Ki Barfi also. You know what I said it also. The inside cast was fantastic. The ensemble was fantastic. The script was great. You know, it was such a lovely, light-hearted. The chemistry between you and Rajkumar, you know, Rajkumar having some better scenes at times, it doesn't matter. You know, it's all part of an ensemble. How does it get-
Exactly.
Even your friend Rahul was brilliant in the film. And I think that, you know, I'm so happy to see, पहले ज़माने में Friends के जो characters होते थे ना, it was red shirt, blue shirt, green shirt, and they had to say, Hanji, Hanji, Naji, Naji.
Yeah.
Now they're proper, well thought out roles.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
So the whole chemistry is working as well, which is like I said, you know, you're a very giving actor. Do you sometimes look back? She's also faced that also.
Can I
with
just
him.
add one more thing for Ayushmann? I think he's one of the most secure actors
Yeah.
I know because, you know, see the kind of roles he takes up. I mean, he's dealing with
Male sexuality is such
yeah.
a big pride issue here in India.
Yeah, in a patriarchal society, we cannot really talk about. I don't know anybody, any friend of mine who's spoken to
No,
me
see,
about.
Vicky Donor to still also. This to
This
never.
is a
Exactly,
challenge,
yeah, this is the
and
biggest
you really need
challenge.
to be secure about yourself, with yourself,
as a
to
man.
do a role. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure, have this been offered to any of the
Stars.
stars
Yeah.
and the more
I am a
senior
star also,
actors? Yeah, that's
superstar.
why I didn't say stars. That's why I didn't say stars, but I wanted to say any of the senior actors or some other male actor. I think they would have at least given it a thought. In his case, he just took it up the moment he was done with the narration.
No, but that's you know, I'll tell you something. You build reputations with what you carry forward. Your legacy is the kind of films that you do. When Akshay Kumar is one of those people, you know, who has gone through many different phases in his career.
Yeah.
The last 3 or 4 years, he's consciously made an attempt. You know, when he started off, he still hasn't got very big numbers if you look at box office numbers. But I've now seen an audience start to believe, start to
Yes.
trust.
True. Yes.
You know, your audience is your only market.
Yes.
If they start to believe that he's going to do the right kind of films, जहाँ पे देख के मुझे मजा आएगा.
I think you have to
My
just give-
cameraman, I have to tell you this.
Yeah.
My cameraman asked me, मैं बच्चे वाले ऐसे तो मजा आएगा ना? I said, भाई बिल्कुल मजा आएगा. I'll not even take the names of the films. He doesn't do. He's one of those ones who want to see free films. He's ready to pay to watch your film, man.
That's
That's
amazing.
That's a really big deal, man.
I think that's a promise
That's
that you give to the
amazing.
audience, that you're going to do a certain kind of content. I think the benchmark is set by Amir Khan and Akshay Kumar by marrying commerce and content.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing, and we are just following them.
Yeah.
You know, because you've got to also be happy with what you do. You can't just do things that people want to see.
True, of course.
Yeah.
You have to believe in it completely.
It's unbelievable how the fun of the characters actually come out. The tongue-in-cheek humor is there, but it's just so perfect. I want to know how long they waited for that biscuit to fall into that chai ka cup, man. Because that is like the turning point in the promo as well. And I have to say this, you know, I'm always blown away by great scripts, but if you cannot have good performers take it, you can't take it to another level. So another great year for you too.
Thank you.
And in a month's span of time, you'll be competing with all 3 films. Can you imagine you have your own films competing with each other?
Oh wow, yeah, it's. I mean,
what do you-
I still have 3 weeks. My films are still 3 weeks
I have 2
apart.
weeks.
For sure.
His are like 2
This
weeks.
is a very unique visual for an actor, seeing both your films
Yeah.
together.
Can you imagine?
The hooding.
There might just be one.
Boreli ki barfi, Shubh, Mangal, Savdhaan together.
Yeah.
And you might just have some theaters by the time also. Man, we can't show
Absolutely.
right?
People
of
are going to
course.
see a lot of Ayushmann and me over the next
But
one
that's a
month.
great, and it's a very
great.
different film also.
Yeah, it is a
Yes,
different film, for
yes.
sure. Because I think Boreli ki barfi is it's a generic dramedy
Yeah.
set in Heartland.
Yeah.
But the best part was the treatment is so amazing. But on the other hand, Shubh Mangal Savdhaan is dealing with erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
You know, it's a content based, or maybe a subject. The quirk is too much.
Yeah.
And the characters are so different. I'm playing
But
more
there are
of
some characters that are common also.
Seema
Kriti's
ma'am.
mother is here as well.
Seema Ma, and
this
she was
is-
in Dam Laga Ke Haisha.
This is my Jodi with my mother-in-law, with my mill. That never happens. Amitabh Bachchan had Jodi with Nirupama Roy as mother-son, but दामाद और सास की जोड़ी कहीं नहीं आपको मिलेगी.
That's true.
She's a wonderful actress, man. She also
Yeah.
did a really, really
Institution.
good job. So, the two of you, do you all look back and say, that film revived his career
Yes.
in a big way? It launched you in Bollywood
Yes.
industry and gave you huge respect. At that turning point, it's almost like fate. You know, now you all are in control of your careers. You control of there's a fan following that also happens. When you all did sign this film, was there a lot of talk of? Did you reminisce?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I think we all. Dam Laga Ke is a very special film for both of us. You know, firstly, it's a film that I love watching as an audience.
Yeah,
I
same here.
loved
Yeah.
it. Like I loved it. Like now when I watch it, I don't think it's me, or I just watch it purely as an audience, and we really enjoy it. We were very close as a unit, and we are very good friends with the director as well. So we do talk about it very often. And after Dam Laga Ke, we had various offers for us to do a
I'm
film
sure.
together. together because they had this whole hit Jodi thing going on. But Shubh Mangal Savdhaan was the film that really worked and it clicked for us. And
No, but so I want to ask you, as a Jodi, so this is like a brand new Jodi.
Yeah.
So when you were, because you don't look like that. So were there apprehensions from distributors? Now see, they're very lucky that both of your films have done now.
Yeah,
This is not how
correct.
you planned it out.
Yeah.
So at that time, were there apprehensions that, if you change, will the script then still work for the both of you? Do you want a Bhumi in that avatar or semi-avatar?
Actually, by then, I had already gone through the transformation because Shubh Mangal Savdhaan happened right before I started shooting for Toilet. And while he was shooting Bareilly Ki Barfi. So we'd sort of already signed the films that we were meant to sign. We were already shooting our future projects and we'd started that process. So I don't know for the distributors what the scene was, but I must say that Anand sir is one of the most far-sighted filmmakers in our industry.
that's without
He's
a doubt, for
phenomenal,
sure.
and he had immense faith in us, and so did Prasanna. Prasanna, he's very kind. He has some great things to say about us, and we have some great things to say about him. And I think it was just their faith that brought us together. Because after we signed the film individually, we didn't even speak to each other because we are friends. Yeah, we know that okay, if he's like the script and I've liked the script,
there must be a good script.
If we would have called each other, there's some garbad. Because we've called each other various times. Yeah, what do you think? No, bro, it's not gonna happen.
Because after Dam Laga Ke there were like series of scripts
Series
also
of
together.
scripts.
Or if somebody had offered you a bucket full of money to do a film with the two of you all.
No, it doesn't.
I'll do it, Ayushmann. I'll do it. Bucket full, I'll do it.
Yeah?
I'll tell you why.
define your bucket
I'll
full
tell you
can also
why.
happen.
Define bucket, his bucket could be very different. Yeah.
What numbers are we talking?
No, I'm saying, so obviously now the numbers, you can't talk Dam Laga Ke.
See,
is-
if it was really big money, I'll tell you what. I think if you do those films, only then can you do a film like Dam Laga Ke Haisha or
Yeah,
whatever,
agreed.
because you need to have a balance in your life.
Sir has already said that you're very rich. You don't need any
It's
money.
so embarrassing.
Now,
yeah.
this interview, he said you're very rich. He says
He has-
first time she's got an auto and all, we recently only. So then what are you talking about money? I know his background
I
also. He
really
also
want
doesn't
to
need
know
money.
that why is Akshay sir speaking about being rich? He is the richest actor in our industry.
Actually,
and I
technically
love.
no. Forbes says 80th position, 65
That's
is Shah Rukh
also a
Khan.
lot, yeah.
In the world, by the way.
That's
World,
also
that's a lot,
that's
yeah.
a very great position.
I know how much he makes in a day. and I love it,
Imagine,
yeah.
and we don't. I am nowhere even close to that
But I
per
think,
day
no,
remuneration.
I don't know. I think you should never do a film for money, for sure, because she's only seen success till now.
That's
Touch
true,
wood.
man.
Touch
And even
wood.
this, I
Touch
can
wood.
guarantee, I've given you a writing, I'm putting my name on the line, this cannot even come close to being a flop.
Sometimes, producers may lure you, okay, if you don't like the script, but we'll pay you this much. That should never happen. I think that's no...
See,
but
yeah,
How do you
absolutely.
bargain?
But see,
Okay, so you've had troughs in your career as well.
Yeah.
So when it's going down, do you lower price? Did you?
I have not till now.
touch very
Touch
good.
wood,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's got so much credibility attached to him as an actor.
Actually, he's got very niceness. अच्छा लड़का है. He's like tiger. Very nice.
इसको दे दो.
It does happen. So
सही है यार.
so you never had to renegotiate, but were you ever, was there a flutter before Dam?
That lasted for only 27 days.
Yeah, I know, that's
There was
what-
hardly any gap
Thank
between that.
God,
Did not sign anything before that. So I think there was no flutter as such, as far as remuneration is concerned. But I think that should never be the reason
Yeah.
of not doing a good film.
Yeah,
If in your
absolutely.
bucket list you have to work with a certain director, that's secondary. You have to be in love with the script and your character. Yeah.
I completely agree. When you got people like Anand Rai part of a film, see, for me, one of the finest films I've ever seen in a long time was Ranjana. So when you see come from that zone and the Tannu Veds Manu zone and all, you sort of know that you're in a comfortable space. So you
Safe
will,
hands.
yeah, you will know that the content at least will be fantastic.
There's validation if Anand Rai is associated with the project.
Yeah.
That it has
Correct.
to be a family entertainer.
Correct.
You cannot, he will never
This
make a
is-
sleazy
And
film.
we
Never.
really
This is
needed
not
that
as
for the-
easy, not
No.
at all.
Not
but this is
at all.
Family.
Sex comedy.
Yeah, so this is still 18 plus.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's UA.
No. See,
It's
it's
UA.
UA, but
It's
a
UA.
teenage boy can go
Actually,
watch it.
today's
because
day
at
and age
no
is 9
point-
plus, but yeah, still.
But I'll tell you, sir, the beauty of this film is that when I was narrated the script, okay, the next thing I did was I went to my mom and I wanted her to read it because we are speaking of a sexual topic.
Yeah.
She read it and she told me, you have to do this film because at no point are we use metaphors in the
Correct,
film. And
correct.
there are metaphors that a child won't even understand. For a child, that biscuit girna is biscuit girna and it's funny.
For
Sorry.
a 4-year-old.
Yeah,
in this day.
I guess. But you know, you'll be comfortable, yeah. Like, you know, there are no double meanings. There's nothing graphic.
तो यार आप दोनों को देख कर डबल मीनिंग आ ही नहीं सकता, you know, ये बड़ी
I'll tell you one thing.
She's too sweet and बड़ी अच्छी लड़की, सुशील लड़की है, उसको घर ले जाके बैठा देते
When
हैं.
Anand sir was sitting on the edit, like we have one scene of making out and the kissing scene was slightly long. And he edited the scene. He was like, I will not feel comfortable watching the scene with my daughter. So he's made 1/4 of the kiss.
Yeah.
So
वो
he
तो है ना,
comes from that school.
प्रोमो में भी थोड़ा सा
हाँ,
है.
वो थोड़ा ही पहले ज़्यादा था थोड़ा सा, so that leading to that situation of biscuit falling. तो उसके लिए किस थोड़ा ज़्यादा था, पर उन्होंने काट दिया है. He thinks like a family man. मुझे लगता है अगर तुम परिवार के साथ फिल्म नहीं देख सकते तो उसका point नहीं.
No, I
And
think
that's
this
the
topic.
validation
Either you make it a
this
genre.
film-
The genre should be that, you know, where you choose that.
Like
Now we come to the biscuit
Yeah.
falling. How long did it take, bro?
Dude, the thing is, बिस्किट को एक्ट करना है ना, मुझे तो नहीं करना. बिस्किट गिर रहा है नहीं गिर रहा, वो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है.
टेक्निकल, या चाय गरम करो, ज्यादा गरम
3
नहीं हो
सेकंड से नहीं, 5 सेकंड तक रखो, उसके बाद जल्दी नहीं गिरना चाहिए, लेट नहीं गिरना चाहिए. तो it was quite technical.
And I also remember जब मेरा आयुष्मान का शॉट रिएक्शन ले रहे थे हम यहाँ OSA में, तो कहीं फूल कर रही थी.
But it's the turning point in the promo also, and the turning point in their careers. I think this will be, you know why? Because I think अब जो पैर तुम्हें जमाने थे तुमने जमा लिए, इसके तो जमे हुए पैर हैं. अभी जो दही जमनी है इस पिक्चर में जमेगी, and this I have a feeling will make some big money and big numbers also, which is again very important. And then the remuneration will really change, because now Bhumi will sign the new films with the new contracts, and he will say, "अब बेटा अब मेरी 4 फिल्में चल गई बहुत ज़्यादा, तो मैं भी बहुत sign करूँगा." Once the film was being done also, I mean, cast fantastic, you know, the script fantastic. Did you ever feel that, you know, this was going to be a very big cakewalk in between, or do you still sometimes, you know, she looks like, you know, a very chilled out co-star, you know, the script is very set, you know, you don't look very hectic, all of you guys. Does it feel
You know,
like
it was a cakewalk.
It
Shooting
really
for
was.
Shubh, Mangal, Savdhaan was a cakewalk. Prasanna, being a South director, his sensibilities are not loud.
Yeah.
Being a Tamil director,
Okay.
of course,
Yeah.
Malayalam films are still subtle.
Yeah.
Tamil director with subtle sensibilities, which is great. And his film was critically acclaimed in 2013, and it was called The Wicked Owner of the South. So when he gave me the one-liner in 2014, 15, and I loved the concept. And I always thought, you know, he'll be a fun guy to work with. He's 33. He's almost my age, and you know, he's the only director जिसको हमने सर नहीं बोला. Prasanna. तो हाँ,
और
तू करके बात
average
कर
age ही
सकते
crew
थे.
की बहुत young थी. We were like
30.
all friends.
Yeah.
Like हम इतने sincerity के साथ पूरे दिन काम करते थे, and then we would be ready planning pack up के आधे घंटे पहले, where do we go, what do we do, where do we hang today, where do we go eat
Really?
food. Yeah. We had a blast because we were all friends. There
This
was
is
no
one big
like
party.
hierarchy. There was nothing of that
actually,
sort.
look at the 2 of you, I don't think it works like that. Even Bareilly, like you said, was similar to you.
Yeah.
That feel, right? There's
It
a-
was. In fact, the only thing with this film is you had to do your research right. Psychologically, it was not an easy film. You know, you have to understand the psyche of a guy who's undergoing that problem. There'll be a lot of complexes. He'll be a broken guy if there's no support from the partner.
But what I see also in the trailer is that it's not overdone by you.
Yeah.
You know, although the placement of the scenes obviously is different in a trailer, but from what I see is it's not like, you don't make it look like, oh my God, ये Mount Everest कैसे चलूँगा? You know, that overdone would have been just too much. That is not that.
That's why it works as a love story. You know, it's the journey. If you're treading this path of being a guy suffering from erectile dysfunction, if there's no support from the partner, I think you'll lose your confidence
Of course,
completely.
and there's another path-breaking role for you, because women also, not everyone is so understanding.
Absolutely. And you know what happens is when your relationship is going through such a phase, the girl starts doubting herself also that
Of
is
course.
it me?
Yeah.
You know, so she also develops like these complexes. The boy also has issues, but over here she just has to sort of become the stronger one and really give her man all the support she can, because that's the only way he can come out of it, you
I was
know.
going to say something else, but yeah, that's the only way he can. I have to really see. This is also a very big family channel. Otherwise, I would have had so much fun with these things. But let me just say 2 other things also. Both of y'all are stuck in rural India. You even like, bro, it's
But that's
been a while.
70% of our country,
Yeah.
and I love, and
Primary
I'm
sector.
very proud
This
of the
is
fact that
very
I'm
fancily
playing
dressed.
these.
In the last 3 films of yours, and all this is the most fancy dressing that we see.
Absolutely.
You know, we want to be the
And-
superstars of rural India.
Yeah.
Just
But
think like that.
I'll tell you
You
what,
don't
it's
miss
your
going
BC
to,
centers.
Yeah, actually, you don't miss going to London,
But we
Switzerland.
do that in our real life anyways. You know,
Yeah.
I'm on a trip with my friends every 3 months where I travel
See,
the
this is what
world.
Akshay says, that she's really rich anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Guys, I've been working since I was 18, okay? So it's all like with my own money. And I've been there. So in my real life, I'm pretty glamorous and I'm pretty urban. I'm a Bombay bred girl. And I'm as...
So is it tough to like sort of see yourself in
Of course.
this? Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know these women. I don't...
No, also,
our
but
ambitions-
shooting-wise, it's not all a set, man. A lot of it is real also.
It's all, but that helps a lot, you know, your costumes, your environment, the actors in the film, that really helps you get into the zone that you're supposed to be in. But I'm very secure because in real life, I'm nothing like the girls I play, so it's fine, yeah. In fact, it's a bigger challenge for me to play these girls because I have to unlearn a lot about myself. I have to completely disconnect from my Bombay roots, and I literally start listening to my life changes when I play such characters because I literally disconnect myself from everything Bhumi.
Yeah, but no, we don't want to disconnect from anything, both of you. Because, you know, I'll just say, you know, there's certain films that will come and that, you know, will be quirky, that'll be funny. And it's always fun when, you know, you'll have a large audience that is waiting for it. This is one of those trailers when it came on. It happened when Vicky Donor had come on. I don't remember if you remember me telling you this. It had played in the trailer in one of the screenings that we were watching years back. And after that trailer, this very, very strong critics audience started clapping and saying, this is called a film. I was like, ye to bahut sahi bol rahe hain. And that time, you know, it was very critics versus actors. It still is sometimes. No, but now there are no critics anymore. Now everybody is a critic. That
That's
time it was still only 25 people that used to watch it.
Club,
Facebook has created critics everywhere.
Yeah.
So now, even this was another such trailer that everyone clapped. You know, I think that's a very good, so the excitement is there. There's a buzz.
You know, the response, the trailer for Shubh, Mangal, Savdhaan got, I expected it, but I was still really pleasantly surprised because of the topic that we are speaking of. And what was more beautiful was that it's your families, not your friends. Your friends obviously love it. They are young. They'll connect with it instantly. But the way my family reacted to the trailer, my mamas, my kakas, everybody called me and they were comfortable discussing it.
It was well
so that's
made
a very
also.
big achievement.
When we had this trailer launch, you know, we really got overwhelmed by the response. Like
Oh
they
my
clapped.
God.
Dialogue में सुनाई नहीं दे रहे थे लोग
Like
इतना
the
हंस रहे थे.
media peeps, they literally left their cameras and they were like, forget it, we want to see the trailer.
Normally, when you see the trailer, आप automatically दूसरी बार play करते हो. But this was like once more. Like media was yelling out loud. So it was phenomenal. So I got goosebumps.
And I know so
with the
many
trailer launch.
on tweets I was reading, Ayushmann, you got steel, you know what I mean? And lots of things, because like I said, you know, she's breaking taboos for the women, you're breaking taboos for a hero and an actor in Bollywood, which is great. Path breakers, both of them. National awards maybe on my right side as well, and lots of money as well, bro. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we're going to meet again soon. I'm pretty sure another successful run of this film will be there. I will take care. I mean, rather you take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.